As you walk through any of the buildings here at the Bear Creek School, whether the upper school, main, or valley campus, you'll see our mission statement. And perhaps you've noticed a phrase in that mission statement at the beginning, a high-quality Christian liberal arts education. And maybe you've wondered, why Christian as opposed to just the liberal arts? Well, for us here at the Bear Creek School, the word Christian is foundational. And let me explain the three areas that it's really foundational in delivering the mission. First, the scriptures teach us that each student is made in God's image. They're unique, have great value, have great dignity, and have great worth. And so as we help them to become the individual God intends, that frames up how we go about doing that with our students. Second, the scripture also teaches us that children and students are given to their parents. They're not given to the school. And you have given us the privilege and the honor of partnering with you in helping to raise your children in their understanding of the Lord and of the world that He has created. And third, the scripture teaches us that the beginning and the end of all knowledge is the Lord Himself. Perhaps I can best illustrate that with a little bit of a story. My family and I were hiking this summer up on Mount Rainier, decided to go up to Panorama Point, about 7,500 feet or so, and watch the sunset and watch the stars come out. And so we went up, and as we came down, it was late at night, and over to our left, a giant orb began to appear, and it just ascended on the eastern horizon. Bright orange, and it was enormous. Of course, it was the moon. And so we stopped, and we talked about the color, and we talked about the shape, and we talked about the size. We spent a little bit of time talking about the moon and the how of the moon. But what we didn't talk about was the why of the moon. Why is the moon there at all? You see, in order to actually understand the details of a liberal arts education, in order to understand the parts, we have to understand the whole and the origin. So our mission could have read a high-quality liberal arts education, but then we would just be teaching the parts. We'd be teaching the how of education and not uniting the how to the why. Here at the Bear Creek School, we believe that Christian is integral to understanding the liberal arts because it unites the parts and the whole, the beginning and the end of all knowledge. So thank you for partnering with us in helping to deliver that mission, a high-quality Christian liberal arts education in a nurturing environment which enables each student to become the individual that God intends.